Hey guys, welcome to a really cool video here. It's going to be short and sweet. It's going to be 2 parts. I'm going to show you guys how to do my new style of abstract. As you guys know, I've worked with leaves before when I did these autumn scenes. This is a little bit similar, but it's going to be more natural. So what's going to happen here is they're called Nature's Imprint. So keep that in mind, Nature's Imprint. So the first thing we got to do is we're going to start up with some yellow. Let's get this jar yellow instead. We're going to start with a lighter color, just like you're doing watercolors, you know, like a watercolor painting. You start with your lighter colors. And if you don't know that, you start out with your lighter colors. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to get a jar. Pretty good sized jar here, just to get it going. Okay. I got a big bucket of water here. I'm just going to fill it up with water. Big bucket of water, no surprises. Let's see, about half. And we're going to put some acrylic in there. Okay, here we go. Hi, kitty. Shake it up good. Shake it up good. Have a little fun while you're doing it. Gotta shake that and make that paint really thin out. All right, here we go. You're saying, Mark, what are you doing? Well, you'll find out. All right, that's pretty good. My kitty here. He's so cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just going to dump this out. Not going to worry about it too bad. Just going to dump it out a little bit. We're going to add a little orange to it. Second color, because it's kind of, you know, a little bit darker, not much. Oh, let's shake that. It's a little settled a little bit. Okay. All right, a little orange. A little bit orange. Trying to hurry here. All right, so we're gonna get a little bit of orange in there, and a little water, not too much. There we go. Shake it up. Okay. I want to make sure that orange mixes good. All right, it's real watery. See? Look at that. You want to flood it right next to the yellow. Kind of let it get into the yellow a little. There you go. Look at that. Just pouring it all over the plants. Isn't that wild? Okay, so that residue. Dump that orange into that. Okay, now we're gonna go get a red. Maybe. Jesus. Okay, we're not gonna get a red. Here we are. We're gonna get one! Maybe a little chunky, but who cares? Anyways, let's see if I can get that lid on that and that so we don't have a nice spill over here. Okay. A little bit of red. And we're just gonna get a little bit of water in there. Alright. Shake it up good, guys. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. That's where my cat went. Where'd my cat go? Here, Max. Anyways, get that stuff mixed up. You don't want too there we go. Oh, look at that. There we go. All right, guys. Now we're gonna get a nice green. You know what? I want to use a darker green. So let's go with a little bit of darker green. A little bit of darker green. We're going to add a little bit of yellow green to it, just to lighten it up, just a tad bit. Okay. A little bit. We don't want too much. We don't want too much. All right. All right. Oh, I made a mess. Anyways, keep watching. Messy business. Like I said, if you ain't making a mess, you ain't making art. All right. Green. Okay. You want to make sure that it spreads out, it's watery. It's too thick, it'll stick to the can if you don't want to do that. We want Imprint. Imprint. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is use a darker blue here. We're just going to add the blue to the green. You know what though? I'm dump a little bit of that out. Just dump a little bit of that out. It's a little too thick. Okay. I just don't like how thick it is. So, like I said, gotta get this just right. You don't want it too thick and you don't want it too thin. It has to be just right. It has to stick. And if you water down acrylics more than 30%, dude, they're gonna crack. So you don't want them doing that. Okay. So, like I said, I made a notebook color there. Let's get rid of that. Alright, let's get some water in this jug. You know what, I'm just taking the lid off, make it easier. I want that blue to be out of there. Okay, that's good enough. You know what? The bottle's brand new. I have no idea how I got a brand new bottle, but I did. I got a brand new bottle and I had no idea I had a new bottle. Anyways, we're gonna only do one. We're not gonna. Well, I have another pile here, but we're only gonna do one. I don't have time for two, but I'm just showing you this, and part two will be tomorrow. Oh, that's a nice blue. Look at that blue. All right, it's pretty good. All right, let's give it some more water. A bit of water, and we're going to get a little bit of a purple, dark purple. All right, it's good enough. Get a little water in there. It's good enough. Woo! You guys having fun yet? How's you guys' summer? I've already hit a lot of rock concerts already. Of course, one of my other concerts got canceled, but I'm not going to talk about it. It irritates me, but yeah. Anyways, back to the herb. Shake it up good. Like a purple. Ooh, look at that purple, guys. Look at that. Isn't that badass? Okay. Okay, we're going to try to get the edges a little bit. And it doesn't matter if it runs over because I got wax paper down. That's the whole idea. It doesn't matter. If you get a little white, that's okay, because you're gonna probably fix all the messes after the fact. All right, now we got one more layer to go. Okay, black. We're gonna put our black last because it's the darkest. Hopefully it pours out. I don't know if it will. It will. All right. All right. Oops. Okay, yes. Hi, Mannix. You guys got to see my cat before I leave here. Come here. He's a stud. Come here. Okay, black. Pretty cool. Okay. There you go. It's like black ink, geez. You want to zigzag the black because you don't want it all the way to the edge, but you want it kind of in between. Kind of like blending out. So you guys like stupid pour paintings, this is pretty close to that, but kind of has the same kind of thing, but it's not. It's letting nature do the work. You just have to do things in random order, because if not, it'll get weird. Okay, that's good enough. All right, there we go. There we have it. So, guys, tomorrow or whenever this dries, part 2, we're going to do a reveal. Painting's done for now. It's got to sit overnight. It's got to sit like that, and hopefully all the leaves and all the stuff flatten out and stick to it and make a nice pattern, a fractal pattern. Really nice imprint of nature and weeds and leaves. Cool looking as it is. Probably just hanging on the wall like that when it dries. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see what happens. Anyways, my new technique, I just cleaned the yard one day. I said, man, I don't want to throw all this stuff. I'm going to do some art out of it. So I did. So anyways, check it out. Let's hope it works together tomorrow or next day or so. I will post this to see what it looks like. Peace out. Foltz Art. Thanks for being with me here. Hey, welcome back to part 2, guys. The reveal time. Let's see if this thing worked, this Nature's Imprint painting. I did a few steps ahead of time, guys, because you know I don't want to spend 10 hours here. So we're going to go ahead and just remove all these leaves, and I used a scraper like this to remove them. Okay, make sure you do all that, and just for the speed of the film so you don't stay here for 10 hours watching it scrape. This is the reveal time. So let's take all these weeds and debris off. You guys check this painting out. I'm going to show you, talk about it a little bit more. Okay, we dumped it off. Okay, and then I'll get a brush like this, and I'll dip it in paint. I'll dip some purple, I'll squeeze some out, and that'll just go around the edges. So you want to make sure there's no white edges. And then I'll get a little bit of black, water it down, and go around the edges again. Maybe just touch some of these white holes up a little bit so they're not so bright. And then you'll have it. Okay, you want to make sure also that you don't use a metal one. Unless you use super thick canvas, like 12 ounce, a little higher, 11.5 ounce, 10 ounce, you're kind of almost risky. But if you do thick canvas, you could do this. But I prefer a plastic spatula, 4-inch, 2 to 4 inch. Then you'll have it. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like now that I got it all done. And maybe the cameraman will do a close-up. So I'll get this canvas, big old 24 by 30 that nature and me did together. Yeah, that's right, nature and me, nature and you. Guys, this is going to be so nice to hang on your wall. Check this out, guys. Check that out. I don't know if you can see that, cameraman. Get it on there. And I get a close-up of some of that weird vegetation and imprints of sticks and leaves and juniper. And there's going to be some organic matter in there. Don't worry about the organic matter. Just get as much off as you can before you varnish it. So make sure you sign your name first. And put it in a nice floater like this. Put it in a natural oak or a black one with silver or gold. I don't care. Just make sure you edge finish it with black when you're done. Anyways, there you go. Nature's Imprints. Saw it here first on Foltz Art. Peace out, guys. Keep creating, keep painting.